The new Savannah Bluff Lock and Dam was completed in 1937 to serve commercial navigation on the Savannah River between Augusta and Savannah's deepwater port. The facility consists of a 360-foot-long dam with 5 lift gates and a lock which is 56 feet wide and 360 feet long, which creates a drop of approximately 15 feet. On the Georgia side of the river, the project includes a 50-acre park that is operated by Augusta-Richmond County. The primary benefit of the project today is the creation of a 17-mile pool of water that stretches from the project back through downtown Augusta and the North Augusta riverfront area. This pool ranges from approximately 5 to 10 feet higher than original river levels and facilitates a number of river uses that have become ingrained into the community over the past 72 years. Both the City of Augusta and North Augusta withdraw water for public use from the pool. Hundreds of thousands of Georgians and South Carolinians and thousands of businesses depend on the water supplied by these public utilities. The ability of the utilities to supply needed water to these customers will be hampered by the loss of the pool. In addition, Aiken County's Horse Creek Water Treatment Facility enters the river in the pool. This facility provides wastewater treatment for a wide area in western South Carolina. Another major user group of the pool is industry. The presence of the pool allowed for the location of several major industrial facilities in the community that depend on the stable impoundment of water for withdrawals and discharge. Industries involved are PCS Nitrogen, DSM Chemicals, General Chemical, Kimberly-Clark, and South Carolina Electric and Gas. These companies reflect thousands of well-paid local jobs and hundreds of millions of dollars in investment and annual economic impact. Also critical to the central Savannah River area is the tourism and aesthetic value of the pool. The river between downtown Augusta and North Augusta is the venue for many events. Boat races, festivals, and fireworks displays are just a few of the major special events. But equally important is the constant presence of the pool for the beauty it provides for Augusta's Riverwalk and North Augusta's riverfront development. Hotels, convention centers, arts venues, and more have been centered on the river in the urban corridor. Man is not the only creature that is impacted by the presence of the new Savannah Bluff Lock and Dam. The construction of the dam stopped passage of certain fish species to spawning areas. In order to reduce this impact, the lock has been used to provide passage during certain times of the year in the past, but now other approaches are required due to the condition of the lock, including the capture of fish below the dam and their release on the other side. Species of interest include the threatened short-nosed sturgeon and robust red horse. In September of 2000, the United States Army Corps of Engineers released its final version of its Section 216 disposition report. The Corps found that the new Savannah Bluff Lock and Dam no longer met its authorized purpose, and, finding no entity willing to take on the facility in its degraded state, recommended the decommissioning of the facility. During the preparation of the 216, a test of the impact of removing the facility was held by temporarily drawing down the pool.
Yesterday, the Army Corps of Engineers opened up the dam to see how it would affect the river. Here's what happened.
It's a dangerous situation. The erosion is causing the sides of the bank to cave in and may cause the parking lot to close in. That's why we closed the park.
And homeowners down the river are seeing the effects too.
Dropped 5 feet since it started dropping yesterday morning.
Who's going to come out here and see the damage that's assessed from this and want to live here?
Chris Rivers was trying to sell his home at least until this morning when part of his property and boat ramp fell into the river. Augusta Mayor Bob Young took a look at the damage.
The boat ramp is no longer operable and the picnic tables are in the river.
The erosion is so bad here, the Savannah Bluff Park is now closed indefinitely.
I think it's an absolute travesty. I mean, since I arrived here 9 years ago, all the revitalization efforts have been around the river.
They require the Corps of Engineers to make a public apology, accepting full responsibility for the damage caused by the dam.
Given the tremendous impact on the central Savannah River area, should the project be decommissioned, members of Congress stepped in to prevent such a recommendation from proceeding. Language authorizing the conveyance of the project to local control and responsibility was placed in legislation. This language directs that the facility be turned over to the City of North Augusta after its repair at federal expense, and the construction of a fish passage, also at federal expense. After this conveyance, the federal government would have no responsibility for the lock and dam, and North Augusta, South Carolina, and other members of the consortium would bear responsibility for upkeep and management. Since this action in 2000, no federal funds have been appropriated to make major repairs and facilitate the transfer of the project, and the new Savannah Bluff Lock and Dam continues to deteriorate, risking a major failure and catastrophic impacts on the local community. Local government and the business community recognize that to continue to allow the new Savannah Bluff Lock and Dam to be a ticking time bomb is not in the interest of our citizens. It is time that the major stakeholders involved come together to find the federal funds needed for repairs and move the project to local responsibility and control. The risk of the loss of the Savannah River, as we have known it for over 70 years, is too great. Augusta depends on the new Savannah Lock and Dam. Our natural environment can be enhanced by this project.
On behalf of the citizens of Augusta, North Augusta, and Aiken County, and our business community, I want to express how important it is that we come to resolution on this long-standing issue. The lock and dam is key to the economic growth of our region, and we cannot allow it to fail.
The city of North Augusta has made up a consortium with Augusta-Richmond County, Aiken County, and local businesses, and raised over $1 million for the operation and maintenance of this facility. Once it's repaired, we look forward to maintaining a wonderful facility for the CSRA.
From tourism and industry to driving positive economic growth at the center of our two-state region, the Savannah River is what makes our community work. We thank you for your help, and we look forward to working with you.